Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Look at the box that came today. Yeah, I got a little into ordering, and this is one plant. So let me tell you about the unboxing that I'm doing here. This is the first time that I ordered from Nature Hills Nursery. Nature Hills Nursery is in Ohio, and I honestly hadn't heard of them before, but I went online researching a little bit more about panicle hydrangeas. So you know that I love the Love a Lot standard. That's the tree form hydrangea that I have back by the deck. And then I discovered that Love a Lot panicle hydrangea has a brother. And that one is called, something berry. I'll have to look it up and put it on the screen. But it's a darker, brighter pink than Love a Lot, but supposedly blooms just as well. And this was the only nursery that I could find online that had that hydrangea in a standard form. So we are going to unbox it right now. And you know, this is always, it's tough when you're shipping something this big somewhere all the way from Ohio. To have it come all in one piece is probably a miracle, but we shall see how this made it. And remember that with panicles, the good thing is it's going to bloom off of next year's growth. So even if a part of it is broken, we don't worry, because it's going to put out new little branches for next year. Okay, I feel like it's the unmasking here. Okay, let's open it up and peek in. Okay, there is my baby hydrangea. And it even tells us what kind it is. Ruby snow. Okay, so it wasn't a berry something, but ruby, berry, close. So it says that ruby snow hydrangea is going to be about 3 to 4 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. So, you know, this is coming, I would say this is a good 3 to 4 feet right now. It's not going to get that much taller. And it has this nice trunk here. Let me see if I can carefully move it out. The good thing about this panicle is that it is hardy down to zone 4. So I could leave this in a pot and it would be just fine. They actually shipped this beautifully. Very, very nice job to Nature Hills Nursery. Look at how good this looks. So it looks like they have a stake in here that is helping to keep the standard nice and straight, and then they've padded it with some carefully taped on sort of foam. There we go. And this is the part I have to tell you that, like, I get nervous shaping them myself, because I can look, they had to trim off all these branches, and quite truthfully, I'd rather have somebody else do that for me and get it like this and then continue training it. So it looks like there's 3 nice size sturdy branches that come up here off of the standard trunk. It looks really, really good. So thank you to Nature Hills Nursery for sending such a great plant here. And now I get to decide where I'm going to put it. However, this video is not over, because it was a good online shopping week that I got this. 2 more boxes of plants arrived today. So let's head to the back and we'll get those unboxed also. So now we're ready to unbox these 2 boxes, the first of which is from Mr. Maple, so you know it is an exciting box to open. I took advantage of one of the options with Mr. Maple. When you check out with them, you can let them know if you want them to hold on to an order before they ship it, in case you're going to order something else. They will combine shipping costs for you. So I did that. A few weeks ago, I ordered our first item in here. And I was like, I know I'll be buying something else. So I asked them to wait and then send 2 things together. So I saved a little money there, and here is, look at this. So this is so fantastic. Almost poked myself in the eye with it, but it's still fantastic. This is a type of ginkgo tree. So I have a dwarf ginkgo that I grow in a pot, and I absolutely love it. It's called the American ginkgo, and I've been looking for a variegated type of ginkgo, and this one, let me just double check all the specs here, is called snow cloud, and that's because the leaves have this white variegation on them, and if they are in the shade, it helps to keep this, but this is considered one of the most stable variegated ginkgo trees that you can get. Now it does stay fairly small, 6 to 8 feet in 10 years, and I'm going to also put this in a pot like I have my other one. Ginkgo trees are really, really hardy, and this ginkgo is hardy down to zone 3, so it will be absolutely fine in a pot. And because I've had such good success with the first one, I'm really excited to see how this looks, and I'm just so excited to see the difference in these leaves right off the bat. Now fall is a wonderful time for ginkgos. They turn bright yellow, and then the fascinating thing is they drop their leaves all at once. So you know how like when you're out raking and my oak tree and my maples, they drop some leaves, and the next day they drop some more, and the next day they drop some more. And the ginkgo trees, like honestly, in 24 hours, it's like all leaf to none. It's so much fun to see. So let's see what else they say about here. Snow cloud is a gorgeous, stable, variegated ginkgo that has a frosted variegation to the leaf. In hot climates, the white frosted variegation will fade more, but it always puts on a great spring display of variegation. Give snow cloud morning sun and protection from the hot afternoon sun for the best variegation. Fall color is bright golden yellow, and we expect it to reach 6 to 8 feet in 15 years. Interesting. So I am really pleased about this. This is just going to be so much fun. And Mr. Maple, if you're watching, I also have my eye on the other 2 variegated ginkgos that you have there that are yellow in their variegation. So I'd love to see those available soon. But thank you so much for this. And then the other item I have in here is another kind of jasmine. So you know I've been experimenting, planting some kinds of jasmine, and this jasmine is called frostproof. Frostproof seems like a great name for me because I'm trying to get these jasmines to live through the winter. Frostproof is hardy down to zone 7, and we're supposed to be zone 7 now, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and try here. That has this nice shiny dark green foliage. And it's going to get to be about 4 to 5 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide when it's biggest. So it'll vine up. And the nice thing about frostproof here is that the jasmine flowers, yes, they are white, but they're double flower. So they look a little bit more like a mandevilla to me in the picture here, sort of like a double mandevilla. I'm fascinated to see how and if I can keep this alive and how it does. So these are 2 really, really fun things to be adding in the garden, and you'll be seeing me add those in future videos. And then this last box, it is such a good unboxing day, is from Blue Ridge Nurseries, who I ordered daylilies from. And yes, I know I said no more daylilies, but this is a small box. I just couldn't resist. So Robert and Eric do a great job as they get together their Facebook page, and you know, when you see those beautiful pictures pop up in your Facebook feed, sometimes it's just too hard to resist. And I do have everything else planted, so I figured I could handle just a couple more. So let's see what we have here. Oh, feel the heft of that guy. This is a big, oh, look at this. This is Marietta Heartbeat, and I just love the size plants that Blue Ridge Nursery sends. Look at all those fans in there. Okay, so let me tell you what this beautiful daylily is going to look like. Marietta Heartbeat is going to be a deep saturated purple with a yellow and lime center to it, eye. It has deeply ruffled petals. I was going to say deeply ruffled feathers. Deeply ruffled petals. And I was looking for a daylily. The reason this caught my eye, so the ruffles, I know, and it just is gorgeous. But the reason it really caught my eye is that I'm looking for some really deeply saturated, darker colors to offset some of my lighter pinks. So this is a good one to intersperse with the lighter pinks. It'll still keep up that pink purple family of color that I have going on, but that is just beautiful. Okay, let's see. Ugh, it's hard to know what to unbox next. Okay, here, and then this is Leslie's Kiss. Oh, so remember I said that you can be entered in a drawing to win an extra daylily. This was the daylily, the daily daylily that was raffled off. If I purchased something that day, my name was entered in, and Leslie's Kiss was the one that I won from that. And actually this was one that I really wanted. So I purposefully bought a daylily on the day that I could have the possibility to win this one, because it was one that I really wanted. It is a real clear, beautiful pink color, and so excited about this. It's a cross between Alma's Smile and Hearts on Paradise, and it gets to be about 28 inches tall. So look at how beautiful this is, though. This is a really nice looking daylily. It'll be a great addition to the pinks that I have. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm gonna have some digging that I need to do. Wow, look at the fan size in this. Those are some big fans. I love it. So this is Early Melody. Early Melody is, let's see, it is a cross between Miss Adventure and Runway Fashion. It gets to be about 26 inches tall. The flowers are 5.5 inches wide, and it's a really early bloomer. So this is a real, they call it bubblegum pink. I think of it as a Barbie pink, which I absolutely love. So Early Melody is going to be another great daylily to have. And I think there's another one in here. Those are the ones I ordered. So let's see. Ooh. Plumtopia. Oh, thank you very much for Plumtopia. Plumtopia sounds like it might be that darker purplish color that I'm really interested in adding to the garden. So that would be fabulous. I'm excited about that. And these just come so beautifully wrapped, so gorgeously taken care of. You can really tell when a grower does a nice job with daylilies. We know that by this time of the year, daylilies often look a little worse for wear, and these are just being shipped to me looking so gorgeous still. And this one is called Crepe Candy. Crepe Candy, I have no idea what that is. So thank you for sending me some extras. I really appreciate that. And this is just so exciting. Sometimes, if you are lucky enough to get a free daylily in with your order, those can be your favorites in the end, and they're ones that you didn't even try to get yourself, which is so nice. It's just a good surprise. So I feel like I am surrounded by great plants to plant up. We have trees, we have vines, and we have daylilies. And then I have a standard hydrangea. My goodness, it is a good day. I'm going to get in and get dinner. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.